On Friday, the 12th-seeded Whitney Wildcats traveled to Loomis to take on the 5th-seeded Del Oro Golden Eagles in the first round of the Sac Joaquin Division II playoffs. We picked things up with just under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter when Del Oro quarterback number 4 Stone Smart threw this 10-yard touchdown reception to number 2 Mason Hurst. Hurst would finish the game with 6 receptions for 130 yards. Then Whitney's quarterback number 2 Hunter Rodriguez started a counter-strike with several draw plays, part of the 153 rushing yards he had on the night. This drive late in the first was finished by Rodriguez, who scored on a 1-yard touchdown run to tie the game at 7. Fast forward to the second quarter, and Whitney's special teams blocks a punt that was recovered by number 12 Royce Haight. That led to Rodriguez's second rushing touchdown of the night on this 14-yard run. Wildcats would lead 14-7. Later in the quarter, Del Oro's Mason Hurst took over. Here he forces the ball loose, causing an interception on the Cats' 38-yard line. Then on one of the best catches you will see in high school football, it was Hurst again, tangled up with defensive back Royce Haight, making the catch and dragging defenders into the end zone. It was his second touchdown on the night. The Eagles tied the game at 14, and that would be the score going into halftime. Del Oro would receive the kickoff and march straight down the field, helped by this run from number 5, Dalton Gee, who rushed for 82 yards on the night. And then number 23, Cameron Davis, from 6 yards out, gets stopped shy of the end zone, or does he? You can see him getting up and running into the end zone on the end of that play. Look at it again in slow-mo. Hard to see if he was down. The refs talk it over, and the ruling on the field stands as a touchdown. Eagles go ahead, 21-14. Whitney would look to fight back, but Rodriguez throws his third interception of the night to number 3, Trey Udofia, with the one-handed grab. Are you kidding me? Check it out one more time. Del Oro could not capitalize, and the two teams would trade possession until this 30-yard touchdown pass from Rodriguez to number 1, Brandon McCarter. Wildcats tie the ball game at 21 with 10 minutes left in the fourth. The Wildcats got the ball back not long after, and Rodriguez airs it out to McCarter again. Add that to the highlight reel. And then Rodriguez hits Brocchini on a slant route for an 8-yard touchdown pass, putting Whitney back on top 28-21 with only 8 minutes left in the game. But right after the kickoff, Del Oro quarterback Stone Smart says not so fast as he completes this 59-yard pass to Udofia, and the Eagles tie things up at 28 with just 7 minutes to go. With under 4 minutes left, Whitney turns the ball over on downs after a long drive, and Del Oro running back Cameron Davis punches it in from 8 yards away for the go-ahead touchdown. They would miss the PAT, and the score was now 34-28. The Cats would get the ball back with 30 seconds left and a chance to win the game. Rodriguez completed this pass to McCarter on the DO 35-yard line. He would finish with 231 yards passing on the night. Then a few plays later, with only 5 seconds on the clock, Rodriguez throws it to the end zone, but the pass is incomplete, and Del Oro wins 34-28 to advance in the playoffs. Here's what the coaches and players had to say after the game.
Man, kids played hard all year. They played really hard the last couple weeks. They fell short last couple weeks, but they're expected to play hard. We talk about that, and so they do it as an expectation. You know what I mean? But it doesn't take away from the effort. Doesn't take away from the emotion. It's a game. I wish we could have done more for them. You know what I mean? Because they want to play, they want to win, and we fell short.
All these guys are going to play at the next level. They got so much more football, and I don't want them to end their high school career like this. So trying to keep positive.
We lure teams asleep with our run, and then we strike back at them. So it's a setup, and our receivers are good. They know what they're doing. They come out strong.
We needed a drive there at the end, to win the game, and we got it. And hopefully that's something to do with our schedule. But got to give our hats off to Whitney, and Coach Doherty's done a great job with this group this year, and we have a lot of respect for them. And we just knew it'd be a great game, and we're fortunate to come out with the win. And it was a great high school football game, and we're excited to be playing next week.
Reporting for WCTV 19 with photographer Noah Lopez Cohen, I'm Kyle Dowd.